Hello, and thank you for joining me at the movies with Justin. This is actually my first video, so you get to go along with the journey with me today. I'm gonna talk about the Neil Druckman drama that's going on right now with The Last of Us, which I only watched, I think, that second episode. So back forward, let me explain something. So I like zombie films. Like, one of my favorite ones is The Return. It's like the return of, it's like 84. It's like the return of, like, The Walking Dead, or anyways, basically it was like just this really cool B movie that was like a zombie flick. And yeah, The Return of the Walking Dead. I don't think that's right. Anyways, but I like zombie films. To me, they're kind of slow a lot of times. Like, some of them are good, some of them are bad. But I never got into the shows. But I did start watching this show when it first aired. I thought it was boring. You don't ever see zombies. Like, what's up with that? You have a zombie show, but it's just this talking, you know? And it's like, let's just get to know the characters, not just having BS conversations that is gonna go nowhere. But a little background in this. So they killed off Pedro Pascal. It's been around for so long. And I like this episode, actually. To me, this was probably one of the most action-packed episodes. But then they killed him off when he's supposed to stay there for a little longer than that. And then the show just turned into a shit show of just wokeism. It's like, what's up with that? Nobody wants to hear these cringy lines. And the actor, Bella Ramsey, she doesn't help her situation by going online and alienating the fan base and just alienating everyone that brings up, like, the show. And so, because I believe this next season is going to focus on Abby. But that's another issue, too. Because Abby, I like the actor, but you already had a really good actress, and, like, that they didn't really choose. That was already Katie O'Brien. Katie O'Brien would have been badass as Abby. She already had the muscles. She had a good physique. She was an actual bodybuilder. And because I believe she was she was in the police force before she got into acting. So, but no, they didn't do that, and they killed him off. I liked that they did make it look sadistic. I really like that. But then the show just gets really stupid. And it's like, yeah, so Neil Druckman is exiting, and which I think is good for the show. You need to just create a good show. And if you don't have enough material for a show, then you should do 6 episodes. I think that's a major problem with a lot of these shows. The only show, to me, that has done such a good job and it feels more cinematic and they actually have lots of material is Stranger Things. Stranger Things has been able to go and do a lot of this stuff, and I love that show. I got the bootleg, so I rewatch it so many times. But it's just such a great show. But yeah, looks like Neil Druckmann is walking away, and he's not going to be involved for this next season, and which I think is a good choice. He's, like, who are you writing the show for? Like, really, like, who's the show for? I mean, even people who are on that side and see themselves in Bella Ramsey's character still want to see the other stuff. I didn't watch the show for you. I watched it for Pedro and Bella Ramsey. So that's my takes. I mean, please comment and we can discuss it. I would really love to have comments. So this is going to be one of my first videos. My goal is to do more videos on, like, actors and their films, and just kind of really have a good discussion. I think it's a very smart decision that he walked away from it, because they're parting ways, and it's probably because of the ratings that's one of the issues. The ratings was like down, because I noticed whenever season 2 happened, season 2, the first 2 episodes were trending on Twitter or X, whatever, and then after that, nobody was really talking about it. You know, when you would look on Twitter for like the episode 3, it just wasn't. But it's just really sad. You know, you spend all that money and no one's watching it. You know, but so I hope you like this video. I'm gonna do some more of them. I mainly just do shorts right now, but I'm gonna try to do a lot more videos. But please like and subscribe. It would really help me out. But thank you for watching today. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone has a nice and safe day.